I I came out for walking, and at the nature trail, I met a very interesting lady who about 65 years of age, but she was apparently she was very fit and walking. So we started to talk, and I found she visited Japan among the other countries, but also among other countries means 32 countries she traveled. And she went to Mount Everest when she was 25 or something. She climbed to the top of the Mount Everest. Oh wow! I never see such a person who climbed to the top of the Mount Everest and also visited 32 countries. Oh wow! Of course, she was, her parents are like a professor and of the college, and she herself is a very, very well educated academic person, I would say. But I was amazed how the one person can do that. She was also talking about when she was in New Zealand, she hitchhiked. And so, yeah, well, some people are very active, adventurous life, and I don't know how they could do it. Yeah, I'm just kind of not jealous and envious, but amazed, I would say. Yeah, some people like that. And she was also talking about 30% of the people go outside the country in the US to travel, and the rest of the people never been to outside the country. And so, wow, yeah, traveling, very, very interesting. Yeah, I think every day I start to hike and discovering all those different trail. Some of the trail is nice, some of the trail is kind of run down, but it's still nice. Some of them are old, some of them are new. But the old one is kind of interesting. You see more vegetation, different type of varieties in the old trail. This is one of the old trail, I think. So, yeah, it is interesting. So my taking pictures of wildflowers continues regardless of my not traveling abroad that much, not climbing on the Mount Everest. Yeah, it's amazing that she did that. Mount Everest is, I think, she was living in the, I think, Nepal, I think, for a while, and I think that's how she got the, interest in going to the Mount Everest. Of course, she had this shopper and the guides and everybody else very well taking care of her, so she just followed them, and that's why she made it to the top of the Mount Everest. Yeah, and also she talked about Africa, living in a
southern part of Africa, near South Africa, I think. And I thought she said that was like a most memorable experience to see all those wild animals very close by and so forth. And of course, in New Zealand, when she did the hitchhiking, I think again she was younger, much younger than now, and so she was able to do it. And when she went to Japan, for example, she talked about food there. She said almost every day she ate this sashimi or sushi or something like that. So she is definitely adventurous, and definitely she had this knack of whatever she wants to do, she should be doing it. I think that's what she told me, that when I asked about her philosophy after all those, world traveling, she said, yeah, she has to just execute her plans without much thinking of it, I guess. But then again, she has this, probably very healthy health conditions, and as well as financial conditions, and all these things together, and she could do that. So yeah, it is kind of I'm kind of jealous, I guess, as a matter of fact. I have been watching there lots of people who are hiking and all over the world, and Sierra Nevada, John Muir Trail, and the Pacific Crest Trail, and also Appalachian Trail in the U.S., I would say. And I like to do this sometime, but I'm not sure I could do that, now, to come to think of it. And I like to go back to Japan to the hiking there. That could be interesting. And El Camino de Santiago in northern Spain. That's also very, very interesting to me. And I have been watching lots of YouTube of the Camino de Santiago. Yeah, that's very interesting to me. Yeah, but I don't know how much I could do now. Yeah, I think that's it's a life of my life in the US, I would say.